Right, welcome back to the Newcastle United stream. Today we'll be doing a. Are we connected? Why is my mic so? Yo, right. Yo, right. Is that the problem? Can you hear me? Let's watch the YouTube. Can you hear me? Right, new play Hot Nation. Right, let's just see. You hear me? Right, right, new play Hot Nation. Yeah, right, you can hear me. Just about. That's that. I'm gonna have to tinker with audio input. Headphones. Right. Headphones. Right. Headphones. Right. Headphones. Right. Headphones. Microphone. Actually, would that actually be good? And then audio. The default. Would that be able to help? Would audio mixer. Could that be an issue? Right. Device input. Right, I think this will have to do for today. That's weird though. Just look at advanced. Right. Right. Just, I'm trying to think. See what's happening. Right, if I could share my thing. Right, I don't understand. Is this because it's too quiet? Is it because it's too loud? What the actual fuck's going on? This is because of this. Oh, it's because of that. Right, sweet. Smashed it. Fixed it. Right. Let's start the stream now. Right, welcome back. 5 minutes of mayhem, but we fixed it nonetheless. Right, today we've already. Right, let's just try this. Bang. Right, sweet. Okay, right. Sort it out there. We're in the January transfer window. I've just played the first round of the FA Cup off camera because I don't find it that important. We've beaten Millwall 2-1. Our first signing in January is going to come in. It's a loan signing. It's Kennedy from Chelsea on loan. Solid player that could just do a job for us till the end of the season. Loan completed. Just he hasn't got great star rating. Can play on the left. Can play on the right. Could do a job in the centre of the pitch if you have to. But we know where we can do. We know we've got a good player to come off the bench. What is this? We've got Armstrong back from loan. I think he just sits the rest of the season back in the U team. I don't think we really need him. But moving forward, Woodman will start in goal for next game. Lyon, Clark, Lascelles, Dummett, Shelby, Hayden, Ritchie, Perez, Atsu, Gal. It would be interesting to see what Kennedy would be like on the left wing. It's probably not the match to try it, but him on the left wing, Kennedy, could be interesting to bring. What does he offer? He offers pace on the wings. He ain't actually rapid, but he's left-footed, so he just doesn't need to get it out from his right foot and then put it into the box. He can do it himself, really, which is nice. We ain't got a big schedule in January. I assume we've got to play FA Cup, and then we've got a really little. We start our hard run here. We play Man United at home, and then Arsenal are away. We start the season all over again, really. Right. Get involved in the chat if you haven't. Man City are 3-0 down as it stands in the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal drew earlier on today. Newcastle, of course, Newcastle got a draw against. I'll start again. Newcastle got a draw against Barcelona yesterday. Liverpool lost Galatasaray 1-0 at home yesterday. City are losing 3-0 today. Arsenal drew. I would love to know what the Chelsea score is. What is the Chelsea score? Because Liverpool, if they do make it into the next round, which is highly unlikely after what I saw yesterday. BBC Sport. Right. Valverde hat-trick. Well, PSG and Chelsea are drawing. What was the scores today? In the Champions League, 3-0 Real Madrid, 3-2 PSG, 3-0 Bodo Glimt, 1-0 by Leverkusen. In the Championship, 1-0 Birmingham, 1-0 Charlton, 2-1 Norwich, 1-0 Oxford, 1-0 West Bromwich Albion, 3-0 Coventry. they played yesterday. Leicester actually won, getting Leicester. I really do hope they stay up the Championship. So Oxford would drop into the relegation zone. Portsmouth ain't exactly out of it. I could literally see Leicester and West Brom staying up by the skin of their teeth. Right, but that doesn't matter now. We're going to focus here on the job in hand. I think we're going to need pace, and I think Atsu gives that. I mean, he's quite familiar with the side, so I don't think we bring Kennedy in this match, but he will almost definitely get minutes. He will definitely get minutes whilst playing for us. Watch the Chelsea score. Okay, it doesn't matter. Right. So we wait for the match to load in. Not the greatest game to start with today. I could see us going on a bit of a losing run, if I'm totally being honest. So strap yourselves in today. Just looking at Championship table. Millwall, well, there's a 4-point between Middlesbrough, Millwall, Ipswich. There's a 4-point gap from Middlesbrough to Ipswich. There's 4 points. Middlesbrough are on 69, Millwall are on 68, Ipswich are on 65. Then you've got this little cluster of teams of likes of Wrexham, Notts County, Southampton and Watford. This could be interesting to see what happens in the Championship. I'm looking forward to it, considering that the Premier League season is pretty much over from Liverpool's point of view. Sure. They're going to start a pretty full strength team here, Man United. Who are they starting? We're playing our classic team. Right, they're going to play Ibrahimovic, Martial, Mkhitaryan, Herrera, Popper, Carrick, Shaw, Jones. Is that Valencia, Lindelof, De Gea at the back? Yeah, it is. So it's De Gea in goal, Valencia, Lindelof, Jones, Shaw, Carrick, Pogba, Herrera, Mkhitaryan, Martial, Ibra. And we have got a corner. It's going to come back out to John Josh Shelby. It's going to cut it back to Atsu. Dragged in, couldn't quite say, get a shot on. Ibrahimovic still in that goal with Giorgio Yedlin. It's going to come out for a throw. Man United obviously a threat here, so we're going to be by experienced players like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Oh, here's Perez. Perez losing the ball. Lions being so solid since he's coming for Chancellor Mbebe, who's away on international duty. So we're going to throw it out. Richie's going to get the ball in over space, plays the ball over the top, and oh, what a goal by Dwight Gale! Cheeky as you like to lob David De Gea. First time, not even taking touch. Richie found himself in loads of space. First time ball. Lindelof plays Rick Gale inside. He lobs David De Gea. And that is why he's our starting striker. He doesn't score loads of goals, but he scores loads on the break. We're going to praise us. We got absolutely warmth at Old Trafford this early on in this season. And that would take us to 4th place in the Premier League. We can't let ourselves get too confident here. They've still got that world-class player up front is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The world-class players in the midfield like Pogba and Herrera, Carrick. Yes, he's getting old, but he can still control the game. That ain't in passing. Just a real solid player, Michael Carrick. I'd love to have like a Herrera in my team. Richie injured, so we could be seeing an actual introduction for Kennedy in this match. Richie getting the assist, and Woodley's gonna he's got the flick on here. Matt Ritchie's gonna go back to Jonjo Shelvey. Shelvey back to Iron. And if we go across to Jamal Lascelles, it's going to be half time, and we will lead here at Old Trafford. We did beat Manchester City earlier in the season. Can we beat the red side of Manchester this season? Right, Kennedy on. It's taken 45 minutes for him to get his first minutes as a Newcastle player. And see what we can do on for the injured Matt Ritchie. Right. 60 minutes on the clock. Still 1-0 to us. We've been off to be very quiet. Get involved in the live chat. I think we're going to make changes. And I think our first change is going to be to a midfielder. I think it will be Jonjo Shelvey for Mikel Moreno. Christian Atsu also is very tired. He can come off for Jacob Murphy. We'll try to add some pace on the break. Atsu very tired. Surprised he didn't go AFCON Ghana or Christian Atsu if they did qualify. I haven't really paid attention. Here's Freddie Woodman on this occasion. So we've got play it short to Jamal Lascelles. He's going to boot it into the feet of Jacob Murphy. He's going to play it with Perez. Perez spins the man. Gives it to Kennedy. Kennedy to Murphy. To Dwight Gow, who's offside. Andre Yedlin can come on off for Gamez. An experienced player, Jesus Gamez. So let's use that experience while we've got him. Because I don't think he'll be here this time next season. Here's Paul Dummett. Here's Isaac Perez. Lascelles. Lyon. Mikel Moreno turns presence Isaac Hayden into Perez. Perez going to Gow and Gow into Murphy over the bar. We're cutting them open, and Dummett's going to come off. Very good game from Paul Dummett. Should be very proud. And we have beaten Manchester United. Beaten them on possession. Losing on shots, more on target. Oh, we had the worst XG. But if you don't take your chances, you don't win games of football. That goal was just delightful from Dwight Gale. Just so cheeky, just to lift it over the goalkeeper. And where does that take us? Yes, we do actually have a game in the FA Cup, and it is Ipswich on that day. He's going to be out 12 days to 2 weeks, Jamal Lascelles. It would put us down in centre backs anyway. So we're going to be rotational in this game. Jamal Lascelles is going to be away. He's not fully fit for this game. So it's okay. He wouldn't have played the game anyway. So I'm not too bothered about Jamal Lascelles not playing. Right, Sean Longstaff can go play U21 football just because I don't want him playing as such. Manquillo's got so many players on him. Kennedy's cup tied, so he won't be playing there. It will be Mitrovic, Aarons, Murphy, Diame or Kaka? Kaka. We'll go Kaka. I think we'll leave Perez out of it completely. Colback comes in, Marino comes in, Games obviously comes in, and Haidara comes in. I think Freddie Woodman will stay in because I'm just going to keep on playing. That he's doing very well now, Freddie Woodman. He's played in the last 14 Premier League consecutive matches. He kept a clean sheet against Manchester United. So in the last 14, who's he kept the clean sheets against? So I think currently against Stoke, kept a clean sheet against Swansea, kept a clean sheet against Burnley. Okay, teams that were around at the time. So I'll take that. A clean sheet against Watford, clean sheet against Huddersfield, clean sheet against West Brom, and clean sheet against Manchester United. And wait, did he play in the last game? In the FA Cup? No, he didn't. He's kept four clean sheets in 5 Premier League matches, which fair play, very fair play to the young English goalkeeper, who I've just thrown him in the deep end to see if he can swim. Really, there was no real guarantee he was going to be any good because Darlow was awful and the other guy was terrible. Rob Elliott, Gabriel. We're getting these nice youngsters come through who's getting offered to us, like Romero. He could be good, but is he going to be good enough? That's the question. Now we're just going to go through scout reports. Keith Sudden did become a Newcastle player in real life. I'm not going to buy it. He'll be getting a 4-4-2 for Lucas Vasimao. Okay, who do you want to buy? Porto. We'll keep an eye. Danilo as well. On 10 grand a week as a defensive midfielder. David Neres would be an absolute awesome player to have on the right wing for us. Be this creative monster. We're going to have a big refurb in the summer, so we're going to keep that in mind. Pau Vitor. We could keep going. Cesar Montes. Potential there. Bergie, no. Rodrigo Chow. A very good central defender. Rodrigo Chow. Anthony Korolik. I would actually try and keep Anthony Korolik. I would actually, try and scout Anthony Korolik. Yusuf Afsichi. Excuse me, just go on mute for 30 seconds. Right. I think it's important we keep our players as fit as possible because we've got a lot of players not available right now. Even though it's probably for 2 of the least important games. What would it be like if I changed it back? preference. This don't appeal. Yes, he has good potential. No, would he be good enough? I don't know. Alright. He doesn't want to join, he doesn't want to join. We just avoid these little hiccups along the road. Marcelo, a overlapping centre back who's 5'11", and Hodolak. I think I'm going to confirm our targets for the summer in the late April, I think. April, May, yeah. Joe Hart would just be such a good goalkeeper for us because he would be 30, he'll be prime his career. We sell Darlow, we sell Elliott, we keep Woodman. Sporting CP, what? Yeah, me no. I don't think he moves until the summer. Emerson would be a good backup right back who's got great tackling, but I'm not sure. Bernard is joining Manchester United, so that means Diogo Jota will become a Newcastle United player, unless contract, loan club, optional 15 mil. We make an offer. No, we're just gonna have to pray that no one comes in for Diogo Jota, because in the meantime we could seriously lose a good option there, and then we'll be stuck buying a David Neres who's good, but he's right-sided dominant. Which right. Right. Well, we're on the eve of the Ipswich game. Just we don't need injuries because I think we just underbid. £19,000. Option 14. Oh, if I could get it with an option, cracking, because then I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't play him. Right, we just need to get through this game unscratched. Right, but I just want a big Not a big performance, just a solid performance. Just I'm not folding this game. Don't know if it's good for a good run from basically Germany. So 4-4-2. It's Blashovsky, Chambers, front. Pretty much a rotated team. Two players keep their spot, and that's Lyon and Woodman. Belgium come back one up front. Two solid with the first strikers. Ward is there. Grant Ward. Jeffrey Adelaide on the left. Hughes, Skulls in the midfield with Mitchell, George Spencer. Spencer played for West Ham, didn't they? Spencer. They've got Cornwall though, Waggle, Spencer, not a threat to us. Aaron's just having a little bit more fun with the player. Okay. Needs to be a bit of a mixture, a bit of a handful. But all highlights. A goal jerk. Aaron's picked off the ball beautifully. So you can go to Jack Colback, goes to Haidara, Kaka, Marino, Aaron's keeps it in. Mitrovic, just wide by the Serb. Really first half performance, keep it up. Just a few players just not been quite up to the level. Kaka, Mitrovic, Gamez, and that's Paul, 1-0 Ipswich. Morning about keeping an eye on the ball. I think we immediately changed it. Very good, that DMR. DeAndre Yedlin, Dwight Down, just bring them three players in. Right. Drew Spencer, Scholes, Chambers. So weak, straight through, good one. Right. Boot wrong. Gales won the header. Right, Woodman. Clark. Lyon. Marino. Ledley. He's going to turn Marino, Murphy. Going to look to pass that into the far corner, doesn't quite get there. Alright. Jacob Murphy can come off for Matt Ritchie, and Orlando Owens can come on. Can we just step up the anti Odara into Aaron's, doesn't get past him now. Mitchell's just going to fall back in the straight. And Aldridge with him switch that fabulously. That's it. Marino tosses it down to Rolando Aaron's. That's what's going to come on. Right. Just need to wake up a bit more here. Right, DeAndre Yedlin. DeAndre Colback wide. And we're at the FA Cup. It's a disappointing result. Mick McCarthy's Ipswich has knocked us out. We've gone out without a whimper, really. Kaka Diamane is not good enough. Just no pace in the team. Yeah, we started our two quickest win. Not quickest. I guess we could have played Atsu from the start. Just add a bit more pace in the team. We earned £300 from that, lovely. Right. DeAndre Yedlin's got to start next game. Chancellor Mbemba back. Chancellor Mbemba plays with Jamal Lascelles, Paul Dummett, Jonjo Shelvey, Isaac Hayden, Matt Ritchie, Perez, Atsu, Dwight Gale. And I will do a few little things. So I'll bring Kennedy in. I would. So we can sell a few players now. I actually won't bring Mbemba straight back in. I want to continue this partnership of Lascelles and Lyon because they look as solid as a rock. So we'll keep that going. We will. We need to sell Andres on Honorary Saive. He won't play in the pivot. He won't play in the attacking midfield role. He won't play on the left. He won't play on the right. Fiorentina want Mitrovic. They're saying he's improving. If Fiorentina want him, but I want a percentage of Nick Self, say 30%, shall we say. So if he does end up going to do quite well for a team, we can actually reap the rewards of that. Alright, let's look at your chats. Alright. Ossian Smith. We've got Arsene Wenger now. What? Oh, you crazy. Right. I don't think anyone thought they'll do as well. And a lot of credit has to go to Louis for that. He's working miracles with them, and we will have to be on our best to get a good result on Tuesday. You're right, Arsenal, because we're going to give you hopefully a competitive game. We gave from United more than a competitive game. Nzonzi going to Arsenal. A proper holding midfielder Nzonzi is. And this is the team that it's pretty much the same team that beat Manchester United. Can we just rile up and put in a performance that to remember, beating Manchester United and Arsenal, become the Premier League's bogey team. Right, they're going full strength. Ozil, Sanchez, Lacazette, Kolasinac, Xhaka, Elneny, Johnny. Yeah, it's a back three. BO Arsenal. Is it away? Is it at the Emirates? Is it at the Emirates? Yeah, it's a 3-4-1-2. Alexis will hang out in the wide area, looking to bring into play. Johnny V absolute. He's done it into absolute. Really pressure. Just go back to Lyle and push those goes to Lyle. That was nice by Shelby there. He's going to lift this into the box. Cleared by Arsenal defenders. He's Paul done it. Shot saved by Petr Cech. Right. Arsenal needs to come alive here. Elneny, Johnny, into Alexis. This is Mustafi to Monreal. Monreal to Xhaka, Kolasinac into Lacazette, goes all the way back. Shot saved by Freddie Woodman. Falls to another good save, the young Englishman. Right, Freddie Woodman made another save. Making another save, and what's he going to do? He's going to boot the ball along. Gal, Hayden to Atsu, ball in behind by Perez, and Dwight Gale scores against Man United and Arsenal. It is Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0. Great pass by Perez there to, who's that, Mustafi? Mustafi loses Gale, and Gale fires that into the bottom of the corner with his left foot, and we do go fourth in the league. Arsenal will need to respond though. Boot long. Gale ain't going to win that header. Hayden is though. Hayden, the former Arsenal player, is going to link up to go into this winning. As long as we win football matches, I don't care. Match sharpness. Some of them are poor, but that's fine. That's why they're gassing a bit. Lascelles will need to come off, and we will bring on Chancellor Mbemba just to shore it up. He's as good as Lascelles and Lyon. We've got three real solid centre backs there. Perez just losing the ball there. One too many. If we could beat Manchester United and Arsenal away from home, first. Right, here's John Joe Shelby. Going to put the set piece in. He is going to be cleared though. Perez on the right side. He's going to go to Matt Ritchie. He's going to go back to Perez and shot over the bar. We will bring on Kennedy now. And Mikel Moreno. And Alexander Lacazette's going to go down the middle to left. He's going to cross the ball to Johnny. Flick down. Sanchez crossbar. We ain't dealt with it. Headed. Alright, cleared. Shelby. We can counter. Gale skips past one man there and then he fouled. Two subs were made there. Marino came on and Kennedy. We're only 8 points off the league, Premier League. We could make a little run for it. Christian Atsu will come off for Murphy, but we will switch it around. So we've got Kennedy on this side, Murphy on the other, and we'll just leave it like that, I think. Haley's done well. I think he just adds height into our midfield. Kennedy is going to hold it. Cam James intercepts, boots the ball wrong. We did it in the first one, more the second. They're going to counter here, Morel. It's going to Klassenak with Yedlin. Yedlin can get to Klassenak. Ball over the top. Sanchez offside. Good. They just Gamma's going to come on. Let's just see this out. Just go very defensive. Shut the game down. We should throw a little more instructions out there. I had the chance to counter-attack and we've beaten Arsenal. Huge points in the Premier League. To beat Manchester United and Arsenal 2 games in a row. Looks like we do have turned the corner. It is away from home though. We got absolute wallops by them earlier on this season. I might open when his emergence as the first team squad player potential in the wake of his impressive display. And the Newcastle's goalkeeper did job. Did another clean sheet yet. You are a prospect, Freddie. You will be going out on loan in the future though. He's played 15 Premier League games, kept 7 clean sheets, and only conceded 14 goals. Another solid performance. This team, if it just offers up solid performances, I'm happy. Everton next. I'm going to bring back Chancellor Mbemba. And the rest just stay the same. I think having Chancellor Mbemba back, I'd love a Michy Batshuayi. I really do love a Michy Batshuayi because he's big, he's strong, he's physical, he's fast, he can get him behind. Right, adjust the wage budget. I think if I offer him, say 3 million, say, should we say 2 mil plus other player, Alexander Mitrovic, plus 5 million, plus after 50, you will have 2 million. I think just Mitrovic isn't on the level of a Michy. And a Michy Batshuayi level right. Can I comparison select Newcastle Mitrovic overall? Yeah, Mitrovic has scored more goals than him this season. Attributes. I just want to go overall. Michy's worse at defending, worse at men balls, worse at aerial, better technical, better attacking, same vision, faster. So you lose on 1, 2, 3, 4 stats. He wins on 1, 2, 3 stats. I would be interested in Michy. I want to walk away from Michy Batshuayi. We'll give it 6 months and see where Mitrovic is. Actually, talking about Anthony Martial, so Man United. How many minutes is Jesse Lingard playing? Because Jesse Lingard could be someone we want. And this man, Marcus Rashford. Would you be interested, my man? 40, 50 mil. Osalu. Just take him, please. What we're looking for is what Dwight Gale's offering us at the minute. In the last 2 league games, he's just caught on fire in terms of just being that centre forward, scoring 7 goals, 3 assists. Yes, he's played more than Mitrovic, but believe me, he scored goals, and they're important goals. I personally don't want to sell. Park snubs Everton. Right. But then we've got Tottenham away. I think we just Gale's good, but is he consistent enough though? That'll be the ever-present question on Dwight Gale and his age. Well, right, time to play Everton. I'm just going to be safe and drop Matt Ritchie for Kennedy. Put a delightful ball, got a delightful assist against Man United, but we're not going to unnecessarily burn him out because he is 28. He's in his prime. And let's use this lone player while we have him, because he will go to the right very top. He will, this lone side Kennedy, and keeping players fit for likes of Tottenham is important, especially if we are embroiled in the top 4 campaign. Just two changes and then it comes back in Kennedy. Right, who are they playing? So it looks like Rooney, Coleman, Sigurdsson, Balassi on this right hand side. So it's Rooney up top, fighting Denver, Shelvey, Perez, in behind for Gal, Atsu, done it, they go around the outside, Ding stings it in, couldn't quite get there, and they can counter Everton. There's McCarthy, Coleman. So they're playing Rooney up top, Duda on the left, Sigurdsson and Balassi on the right, Schneiderlin and McCarthy. Play a little bit more smarter here. Nice little football. Gal dropping deeper. Shelvey. Onto DeAndre Yedlin. Can't cross the ball. Shelvey's crossed the ball there, Yedlin. Oh! Post. Hayden thought his shots nestled in the corner. They're playing well. Everton beat us away from home at Goodison. We're in this little cluster in the league where you have your 3 who's at the top. That's your Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool. Then you've got us United, Bournemouth, Everton and Chelsea all fighting for 4th, which is interesting. I think in avoiding defeat, I think we've done a good job. And Paul Dunne's just done excellent there. He's come leaps and bounds this season. Same with this man Atsu, but he's gone quiet recently. And Perez, Atsu. He's lifted it into White Girls, definitely scored that one. Excellent assist. As I was saying, Christian Atsu has gone quiet in his last couple of 6 weeks. With his cross, he had very little space, but he's banged it around Coleman. Gal's lost Ashley Williams, and he hasn't taken a touch. He's followed it into the bottom corner, and Dwight Gal scores. 1-0 Newcastle. 1-0 to Newcastle. We're beating Everton. That's just dropped Everton from us is 7 points. I think they're on 36. Gal's nicked the ball though. Here we go. He's bringing the ball forward. He's still going, and it's going to be half time. Dwight Gal is absolutely tired. I'm delighted with your performance. I'm going to tell him that, and I'm going to take him off. I think if Atsu's coming off, Kennedy could go to the left-hand side and do a decent job. Much of the same with left-footed, get those crosses into the box. Right, they've got the ball here. See it's in front of Duda. Duda's skipped past Shelvey. Sigurdsson's made that one all low, and it's offside. Woodman's going to take this. Our team is looking a little bit worse for. Here's Vassell. into Dummett to Kennedy, and Kennedy is going to go down this left-hand side. He's knocked it past Coleman and blitzed it with pace, and Pickford's made a save. Right, Diarme coming on. Mourinho coming on. Gomez. Mitrovic. It's gone wide here. It's going to lay it back to DeAndre Yedlin. Shelby. Shot rebounded, and Isaac Perez makes that 2-0. Two players that are coming off have got involved for a goal to almost kill the game. Jamal Lascelles having a very good game. Same with Freddie Woodman. The whole team is. Right now, Richie, ball in. Kennedy, just wide by the young Brazilian. He's had no playing time in England really. 14 games in stable season for Chelsea, and then he went cold turkey really. Sorry, let me just reply to this to tell me fuck off. Right, a comfortable win. Comfortable win, just done Tottenham away, which could be a bloodbath. Right, beating Rafa. This is big results. Right. We're going for an hour. We've played some big teams today. Big wins as well. So I'll continue wrapping it up. Just that we've given Sean Longstaff a new contract, given Freddie Woodman a new contract. How many he's kept 8 clean sheets now in the 16 Premier League matches. He's kept today a clean sheet against Everton, who are around us, Arsenal, who are fighting for the league, and Manchester United, who's around us. Dwight Gale has scored how many of our goals? He scored 2. He scored 2 there. 3. He scored 3 of our 5 goals today. So Dwight Gale put on his shooting hat, and I think he's trying to make a run at this World Cup squad. Where is he in the top goal scorer list? Just say he ain't Sergio Aguero. Attacking, he's just goals. Dwight Gale is 16th. But Palace has scored a really good goal. Got a really good goal scorer in Christian Benteke. Paul Pogba scoring 12th for Manchester United. Lukaku scoring 9th for Man United. Like, this team of Hamid scoring goals. It's interesting, this Premier League. I would love to know the assists. Attacking. Free kicks. Assists. Bellerin's got the most, 16. And then Perez is not 9 behind him. But, and same with Richie, both on 7. They're leading our assists. It's a bit of an assist king, Matt Ritchie. Team goals. So they're involved in the most goals. I'd like to know how many most clean sheets. Freddie Woodburn has the most clean sheets, so credit to him. Right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. Goodbye.